Which high-paying jobs exist because people avoid doing them? I have a friend who runs a septic service. Drives around a honey wagon to pump septic tanks. He also does repairs and installs of septic systems. Inherited the business from his dad. He has little competition and can charge whatever he wants. He will also do emergency shitty service calls in the middle of the night, but won't get out of bed for less than $1,000. He has all the work he needs, and phone constantly ringing. Read for a while, didn't see my answer, so sorry if I repeated it. I had a friend who works in the morgue at largest hospital in our town. 100K, then, don't know what it is now, salary. He says the largest drawbacks are A, smelling like preservatives, and B, dating is really difficult since most people assume you're a little messed up to do that for a living. I had a plumber come over for clogged toilets. I was embarrassed cause it was caused by a bunch of TP and flushable wipes in 2021. Yeah, my whole family went in on the wipes. I was outside when he pulled out the hugest turd wides ever, and it smelled so bad. I told him after the smell went away, and he was pulling it still out, looking like hot sweaty Florida shit. I am sorry for the smell, I am revoking their wipe privileges. And he just smiled at me and said that's the smell of money, I don't care, and went on his toothless way. Never forget, never want to flush things down again after seeing it come back up nauseated face. He is a joyous plumber, laughing and literally whistling probably a song of dumb people like me. Smells like money, he said. Clapping hands. Met a guy that dove the nuclear reactor cooling ponds to look for leaks in the liner. He didn't work many days a year and made big money. I just chatted with a guy at the gym who started a dog poop pickup business during COVID and is apparently doing very well. He owns a really nice house and several nice cars. I just can't fathom that there's that many people who don't want to pick up their own dog poop. Enough people to make him rich. Oil rigs. The people who work there are ruining their health and family life. I mow lawns, made my first million a couple years ago. Been grossing over 100K for a few years now. Never advertised, no business card, no name on my trailer or pickup. Just word of mouth and quality work has grown my business to the point I'm busy every day from April until mid-November. Deep sea welders. Edit. It seems I understood the question differently than others. I mention this not because it's simply distasteful and needs incentives, but because there are a lot of welders in the world, but the insane nature of the job means it has to pay stratospheric money to attract candidates. At least where I'm from the sea. A maritime chief engineer makes 15 times what the average person makes in Greece, and most of them work a few months per year, and they're set. Say goodbye to family and friends though. Sailing. The saying is that most of the pay is compensation for the lifestyle of being home half the time. In commercial construction we work rain or shine, no matter the temperature. I work HVAC and plumbing, but electrical/drywall/elevator/steel/welding/roofing/exterior are included in this statement. Physical labor leaves us absolutely drained some days, but the pay and perks are great. I do not pay to have someone work on my home. Not many people want to physically and mentally work themselves to the bone almost every day. Some of us nut jobs actually like it. Death scene cleanup. Pays well, but one needs all the PP and a strong stomach. Several years ago, a loner guy with no family died in his house across the street. The pizza delivery guy went see what his regular was up to. He'd been dead about a week. In summer. With no AC. The entire house was trashed. A guy bought it at an estate sale, fixed it up and sold it. The deceased dude partly melted through the floor and into the crawl space. The death scene cleanup guys who went through there first told me the house insurance pays for the work. About $20,000 for a week's worth of tear out and sanitizing. They had a couple different dumpsters there, and like an idiot I stuck my nose in one. Yikes. A lot of handyman jobs in my experience. I just fixed my dryer vent today, pretty tedious and kind of frustrating, and with the way my laundry room is set up required some acrobatics of climbing over the dryer. If I was older / in worse shape, or just not confident with a screwdriver, I'm sure I would have been paying someone at least 10 times what it cost to do it myself. Crime scene cleaner. You're literally scrubbing human tragedy off walls. Huge pay, zero dinner party charm. Windmill / turbine maintenance workers, as well as most jobs that require a person to do regular outside work at great heights.